right, my witchlings. Welcome back to my channel. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. I need to take a moment to show some gratitude for my amazing team, from the man behind the curtain doing the tech control here to my fabulous mod team. I would not be able to do this anywhere near as well as I do without all of them. You guys are the absolute best, and I love you to pieces. Ha! I am so lucky to have y'all in my life. It is great. Now, it's time to take a sip of coffee and get going, y'all. Okay. We have birthdays today. Whoop, whoop. I have 2 birthdays to honor today, but I gotta trim my wick right quick. So, first of all, I want to wish a very dear friend, Crystal, happy birthday. I love you to bits, chica. Next, I want to say happy birthday to my ex-husband. He is the father of 2 of my 3 children, and he deserves the respect of being acknowledged today. Jamie, I hope you have a wonderful day. Today, we also light our candle to honor Marsha P. Johnson. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, names that many have tried to erase. We will never forget. There we go. And with the lighting of my candle, my circle is closed, and I invite the ancestors to join us today. Put that away. Holy cheese whiz. Yup. Yes. Pride Tarot tomorrow. We'll be wandering around, hanging out at the parade tomorrow with tarot cards and stuff. So come find us. All right. Speaking of, today's holidays. Today's holidays are International Body Piercing Day, Global Smurfs Day, and the anniversary of Stonewall. So, let's start with that. You okay back there, dude? Okay. Today marks 56 years since the Stonewall riots, the spark of pride. We honor the brave souls who fought for LGBTQIA liberation, like Marsha and Sylvia. Their courage lit the path for us all. Let's continue to fight for a world where love is love and all are free. I'm going to take a sip. Coffee is good. We're also celebrating International Body Piercing Day. Your body, your art, your choice. Every piercing tells a story and adds to your unique beauty. Embrace your adornments. I have my ears, nose, and navel. I love my piercings. Oh, and yes, and my dates. Thank you, Dart. Dear heart. It is also Global Smurfs Day. Let's celebrate the joy of community, friendship, and living in harmony with nature, just like our favorite little blue friends. Tell me in the comments, what is your favorite Smurf memory? Oh my God, there are so many. All right. Yep, Mike has ears done. Yes. Yeah, YouTube is being hilariously obnoxious today. Coffee is my lifeblood. I drink white coffee, which has more caffeine than a regular black roast. And then I add peppermint mocha creamer. Yes, child. You don't say. Sorry. Somebody's coming to say hi. Yup. Oh. All right. not you. Hold on. Really? There we go. More coffee per coffee and it tastes better. Yes. Yep. And Raven thinks the white coffee tastes like Taco Bell. Okay. It has a nutty flavor. Well, hello, sweet boy. Someone is being extra lovey because he knows he's on mommy's dirt list because he decided to bolt the other morning and make me chase him. So, yeah, he is being extremely lovey right now on Taco Your Bell. I like it. All right, my friends, my witchlings, welcome to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards and having a hell of a lot of fun while we're at it. There we go. Welcome back to Di's Daily Divination and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards and having a hell of a lot of fun while we're at it. So go grab your favorite crystal. I'm playing with a tiger's eye bracelet. Light your favorite candle or some incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your preferred brew. And get ready to hear today's message from the universe. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily dose of divination. Thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all are the best. So, what does the universe have to tell us today? First, we have our affirmation card. Oh, he's moving. Yay. Okay. All right. So, our affirmation card says, I forgive myself for past mistakes. All right. Making mistakes is part of the human experience. Mistakes are not only impossible to avoid, but they can also lead to some of our greatest learnings. Still, it can be difficult to extend compassion and forgiveness to ourselves in these moments. Let's practice. Call to mind a past mistake. What did you learn from that experience? What do you need to let go? If you feel resistance, ask yourself what you would tell a friend who is struggling to give themselves grace. Love it when the cards talk some sense into us like that, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I love it. Some of my favorite coffees came from the local stand that used to be Wanted. When a friend was working there, I would go through while she was working, and she'd ask me what I wanted, and I'm like, you want me to surprise you? Go for it. I had some of the best coffees, but I have no idea what was in most of them. Sort of, yeah. It's also our first Saturday that we have done all month, and it's probably going to be our last Saturday for a while, because this 7-day-a-week thing is a little hard to maintain. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's about the time that we normally start getting the the wave in, so it'll get really bad in about 10 minutes. Oh, goodness. Who's clicking reactions? This is kind of cool to watch. Oh, okay, just let me pretend I'm weirdly intimidating. I love my family. Coffee sounds good. All right, shall we move on and start doing some of our stuff? Oh, you're not allowed to burn incense or candles. That sucks. Man, you know, totally off topic, but I have noticed I know that there is an apartment complex here in town that has rent assistance residents. And I'm willing to bet, because there's this one lady that every time I drive by, she is sitting on the sidewalk so off the property. I am willing to bet that she sits out there because they are not allowed to smoke on the property or even in their apartments. So it's kind of interesting. All right, so moving on, let's do our rune for the day. Oh yeah, hee hee. All right, so today's rune is Fehu inverted. So, when Fehu appears inverted, it often signals a loss of something valuable, which could be a material possession, a friendship, or a loved one. This may suggest that something is misplaced rather than permanently gone, or it might challenge your perception of what's truly necessary in terms of possessions. This inversion can also point to issues with procreation or a lack of creative inspiration. Excuse me. Apparently, coffee's talking back. This inversion can also point to issues with procreation or a lack of creative inspiration, indicating a period of frustration and doubtful situations. This rune challenges you to confront the dark side of possessions and reevaluate what truly matters in your life. It can signify failure, greed, burnout, or discord. Not the good discord. This key takeaway is a potential loss, or the key takeaway is a potential loss of personal property or esteem, highlighting themes of impoverishment, stagnation, and just a lack of vital energy. All right, you guys, what do you think of today's rune? Let me know in the comments. Apparently, I have an angry potato stating his opinions. That is true. Burning sage is technically a religious practice. It is a closed practice, but The good Discord I was referring to is the Discord chat, but yeah, there are other types of good Discord too, so hey. All right. Yeah. YouTube is being wonky of late. Oh, well, hello. I have all three of you today. Thank you for popping in, Sherry. We are so grateful to you. It's good to see you. I haven't spent much time with you of late, and I feel guilty. Omelets? Who says omelets? Ooh, yummy. Omelet. I have ham. I have cheese. I can make an omelet. Hey. All right, so let's move on to the oracles. All right, our first oracle is, my camera ready? Haha, I remembered. All right, our first oracle is Never Again, followed by Options Are Kept Open, and There Are Regrets. Yeah, there are regrets, apparently. Never again echoes with past regrets. There are regrets, yet options are kept open, offers hope. We learn from yesterday but are not bound by it. Embrace lessons, release the past, and step into new possibilities. Is it just me, or are the oracles and the rune friend on the same line here? What if the tarot's going to agree too? Let's find out. Okay. This is a past, present, future with an influence card and a summary card, and it is from the man behind the curtain. So here we go. Our influence is the Queen of Cups reversed. Soulfulness, emotion, and inspiration. Our past is magic. Isis, she is the equivalent of the magician in a Rider-Waite deck, and she brings self-empowerment and mastery. Our present is the Seven of Staves reversed, giving us defense, combat, and struggle. And our future here is the Eight of Cups reversed. Leave takings and disillusionment. And our summary card is the Ace of Cups, my friends, bringing the divine feminine love and creativity to the fore. So, whoo, damn, this sounds like it's going to be interesting. This reading reveals a journey through emotional turmoil and renewed hope. The Queen of Cups reversed influencing you suggests emotional instability or difficulty connecting with your intuition, perhaps leading to your past regrets. In your past, Isis, the magic card, indicates a powerful transformative period, possibly spiritual awakening that you struggled to fully integrate. Currently, the Seven of Staves reversed points to feeling overwhelmed or defeated, struggling to defend your boundaries or ideas. Looking ahead, the Eight of Cups reversed in your future implies resistance to moving on from an unfulfilling situation, or perhaps a reluctance to face deeper emotional truths. However, the Ace of Cups as the summary is a beacon of hope. It signifies a new emotional beginning, profound intuition, and overflowing love, suggesting that despite past and present struggles, you are heading towards a period of emotional renewal and fulfillment. Embrace this fresh start. Wow, I like it. I like the fact that we have some hope in the future. What do you guys think? Let me know. Now, whew. Let's see. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Yep. Yeah, Mike, I forgot to remind both of the boys that the parade was tomorrow, so Spawn is out of town and Mike has to work, and I feel bad about that one. Yeah. The rune is creative block and hoarding. Gee, we don't know anything about that in this family. And then... yeah. Llamas is going to be fun. We will talk about Llamas here in a minute. But let us combine the 6 cards and see what everything together has to say. All right, so... Never again highlights deep regrets reinforced by the Queen of Cups reversed, suggesting emotional instability or manipulation. Options are kept open, though, offering a glimmer of hope. Isis, the magic card, signals powerful hidden potential and wisdom in transformation. The Seven of Staves reversed hints at giving up or being overwhelmed, while the Eight of Cups reversed implies avoiding necessary emotional journeys or returning to an unfulfilling situation. Yet, the Ace of Cups brings a powerful message of new emotional beginnings, renewed intuition, and the potential for deep love or creative inspiration. Despite those past regrets, the path forward holds opportunities for healing and new emotional fulfillment. Overall, I think we're doing pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Yep. I agree. If people are telling you your creativity is wrong, just... yeah, man behind the curtain is singing that the trolls are staying away today. I am kind of shocked. I'm terrified about tomorrow, because Sundays have just been insanity with the trolls. And tomorrow's not going to be a normal Sunday coffee and cues, because I'm going to attempt to do this from the parade. Oof. I should be able to have signal at the gas station. I keep wanting to say it's a 76, but I'm not positive. But yeah, I'll be right next to Mopop. I love Mopop. All right. Zen. We have Zen Card. All right, so Zen Card is blessings. All right, do I need to remind people that if you're driving, do not close your eyes while you're listening? All right, blessings. This is a harmonizing message from within, connecting you to the ease that lays dormant inside. Bring your attention to this ease as it wakes from its long slumber inside your mind, but really, it's been awake all along. It's been working its magic in the background, readying itself for your acknowledgement of its existence. Think back to an event that's happened recently or in the past. This event will have happened much to your surprise. Not knowing how it happened, you were grateful it showed itself when needed. Stay here for a moment. Remember the disbelief and the excitement. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, filling the bottom of your belly, then your lungs, then your chest. Hold for as long as you can and release it in peace. Keep your eyes closed and imagine a new surprise happening that you have been longing for. Now, attach your previous feelings of excitement and gratitude as if it is already here and experienced. Take another deep breath and exhale through an open mouth. When complete, repeat aloud, ease lives here. All right. And that, my friends, is our Zen card today. Yes, there is a 7-Eleven right there. Yep. It's right across the street from Mopop. We have hung out at that particular gas station since our first Pride Parade 11 years ago. It was Munchkin's 13th birthday. And it happened to fall on their birthday that year as well. We met a couple of friends of ours who unfortunately are now in Vegas. And that was where they always watched from. And we've just kept up with the same spot because it's an easy landmark to tell people, hey, this is where we're going to be. Come meet up with us. And then today's Pride Shadow, I swear to God, it's the non-binary flag. We're planning on leaving here around 9-ish. So I want to be at the gas station between 9:30 and 10:30. And I'm confirming which one I did today. I did do the non-binary. All right. So today is the non-binary flag. I had fun. I have been having so much fun doing my Pride eyeshadow. And then tomorrow, I think I did them with the black on the outside of my eye last time, so it's slightly different. Tomorrow I will probably do regular rainbow on one eye and then the bi flag on the other just for the fun. All right. Yeah. I love the fact that I personally navigate 90% of the time via landmark. Do not tell me street names. Forget it. Tell me a landmark to drive past. Whereas the man behind the curtain is totally the opposite. He needs street names. Don't tell me, go east on such and such street. I'm going to look at you like, what? I do not have an internal compass. And half the time, I forget that my car has one. But I love, when it's running. I do absolutely love driving by landmark, though, because I am so very much not my incubator. With her, if you told her you could not miss a landmark, you guaranteed she would. Case in point, there at least used to be this ginormous bomber plane on something, holding it up over the gas pumps at a gas station and a restaurant. And it was between where we lived and my grandparents. And my grandfather told her that you can't miss the bomber. She looked at her dad or looked at the phone and said, try that again. Tell me I can't miss it. You guarantee I will. Lo and behold, we're driving down the road and I'm like, hey, there's the bomber Grandpa mentioned. Where? G.I. Joes. at least used to be a big sports equipment store down in Oregon. We were stopped at a red light facing a freaking G.I. Joe store. The letters must have been like 30 feet tall. And my dad and I are talking about the huge ass G.I. Joe's sign. And my mom's sitting there going, what G.I. Joe's sign? The one straight in front of us. She was blind. Oh, what? Hey, Ringmaster, what are you saying 77 about? I am curious. We do have a bunch of D&D geeks in this crew. Hell, I think the only member of the family here who does not play D&D would be the man behind the curtain. And he just doesn't want to get sucked into it. That's possible. Ringmaster may be referring to Raven saying 76. And I don't think they're here anymore anyway. Well. But yeah, most of us play D&D. We are a geeky crew. One of my favorite stories, Spawn will forgive me for this one because he laughs about it. Spawn and I were at an SCA event, Society for Creative Anachronism, for those of you who do not know. It is a group that does medieval reenactments with the intention to be as historically accurate as possible, hence why it's not a Ren Fair. We were at our normal yearly event looking at garb for the Spawn because he had grown. And I pick up this shirt that was the right size, and it was red and had black at the top. So imagine Star Trek. And I pick it up and I'm like, hey, kiddo, what about this one? It's the right size. He looks at me and, Mom, I don't want to be a red shirt. And much to our amusement, someone that we knew well had walked up behind us and we didn't realize it. And he just started laughing and said, parenting done right. It was great. He must have been 8 or 9 at that point, but it was hilarious. So yeah, he this weekend is down at the Oregon Run Fair having a gay old time, no pun intended. He runs multiple D&D games. Mikado plays D&D on a regular. I have played it. As I said, the man behind the curtain doesn't do D&D. He's interested, but it takes more. Yeah, he's been around it, just has not actively participated. I have yet to convince him to buy his first set of dice. We all know that's the gateway drug to D&D. D&D dice. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. He is, yes. The Spawn is my ginger. And definitely a good kid. Mike is Mike. Love my child. But he defies description. Although he is known as Renaissance Guy here in town. I'll let him answer that one. I know. That's why I said that was... All right. Kind of having fun just sitting here chit-chatting with everybody. I'm honestly surprised we didn't get... Yep, I am honestly kind of surprised that we didn't get a deluge. All right. And... Yep, grab a paper towel right quick. Uh-oh. I need a new roll of paper towels in my office. All right. So, we have come to the end of the evening, or end of the show. Evening. And it's Saturday. My candle's almost dead. It made it the week. Woohoo! All right. So, I'm going to extinguish my candle, extending my gratitude to the ancestors for joining us as I open my circle. And plop. Ha! Let the smoke out. Now, okay, guys. There we go. I didn't spill it this time. Yay me. That's fine. We do have someone in the extended family who wants to play the, I want to say, Star Wars RPG. Might be Star Trek, but I think it's Star Wars. So if any of you are interested in that, please let me know. I cannot believe tomorrow is already the Pride Parade, and uh-oh. I won't have a candle for birthday tomorrow. I'm not sure. I would have to ask him, but I'll get you guys in touch. He's actually one of the men behind the curtain's besties. One of his two oldest at this point. Oldest friends. Okay, guys, help me brainstorm since it's mostly family and friends here. How are we going to acknowledge a birthday tomorrow because it is the Munchkins' birthday? And they will not want to be on camera. I can guarantee that. Okay. I have one more quick little holiday statement, as I said earlier. Yeah. As I said earlier, today is the anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising, and we are almost to the end of Pride Month, my witchlings. We're almost to the end of Pride Month, my witchlings. That does not mean that it is time to start quieting down. Far from it. Keep shouting from the rooftops, we're here, we're queer, and we're not going anywhere. We are not shoving our relationships and our sexuality down anyone's throats any more so than that pregnant first grade teacher is her sexuality and her relationship. We simply ask to be granted the same ability to exist as cisgender heterosexual people have. We are not trying to take your children and turn them gay. We just want your kids to survive. And that's my bitch. Little tidbit for parents who have, queer children. Having at least one supportive adult raises that child's chances of survival big time. All right, now, support from my witchlings, who I love, make all of this happen. So thank you all so very much for your support. I love doing this for you guys. It is honestly the best part of my day. But it is not cheap to run a business in this day and age, and right now my output is far exceeding my income. If you feel so called as to help Witchy Mama here out, I would appreciate it. If you would follow one of the links here to buy me a coffee, donate to the GoFundMe, join my Patreon, or if you want to just send funds directly to me and mine, that link will be shared as well. I have lost the space where I was recording my yoga classes in for free, and my website, email, and other business expenses are, well, expensive. I am not going to treat anyone differently if they donate or if they do not. I might give you a shout out if you donate, but please, please, do not donate if you do not have the ability. Do not put yourself at risk to help me. One of the easiest and cheapest ways to support me is to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, go onto my social medias and share my posts on social media, share my videos, all of this. My Patreon has free levels where you can join, and that helps as well. All right, you guys, I love you to bits, especially those of you who are here, because I'm pretty sure all of you are family and friends. Y'all are the best. All right, we are going to go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness, because there is already so much hate, discontent, and darkness out there in the world. Please try to be a beacon of light and love for those who have lost theirs. And let your loved ones, be they human, scaly, furry, or feathered, know that you love them beyond measure. You do not know how long you're going to have with them, and I know from experience that phone call sucks. I am grateful to all of you who have stuck around until the end. You are the best. So please leave me a comment to appease the algorithm gods. They have a thing for 7 words. Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite scent, or, take some inspiration from Panic at the Disco. Hey, look, I made it. Yay. 7 words. It works. Have a fantabulous, wonderful day filled with magic and joy. Get out there and touch some grass and remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here, even if you have not found out what it is yet. You'll find it. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Have a good one. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdyliden.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Die the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.